Do you think you know which meats are safe after 60? Think again. 99% of seniors are unaware that some meats they eat daily could be silently increasing their risk of a heart attack, promoting cancer, or destroying their memory in just a few months. Here is an alarming fact. According to a major study published in the medical journal The Lancet, unhealthy diets, especially the consumption of processed meat, are among the leading causes of more than 11 million deaths globally each year. That number is even greater than the number of deaths from smoking. With over 30 years of experience in geriatrics, I have witnessed countless tragedies that could have been prevented. My patients, who worked hard their entire lives, faced diseases not because of genetics, but because of mistaken dietary habits they believed were normal. In today's video, I will reveal the 4 worst meats you should absolutely never touch after the age of 60, ranked from least to most dangerous. Following that are the 4 best meats you must eat to regenerate your health. And make sure you watch until the end, because the number 1 meat on the worst list is linked to a 56% increased risk of heart attack in people over 60. Conversely, the number 1 best meat can help rebuild muscle and boost memory by up to 44%, and almost no one is eating it. Before we dive into the details, I want to know, what type of meat do you eat most often? Let me know in the comments below. I will read and reply to every single one. And if your health and your family's health are a top priority, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Senior Health Tips channel to receive the most accurate and useful medical information. Now let's start with the first dangerous meat, a familiar item on the breakfast table in millions of homes. Part 1. The 4 worst meats you need to avoid. Number 4. Industrial pork sausages. Pork sausage is a food that creeps into breakfasts, sandwiches, and holiday feasts. But for seniors, it's a ticking time bomb. The problem isn't just the pork itself, but the industrial processing, preservatives, and hidden sodium that turn a simple piece of meat into a dangerous chemical cocktail. Most pork sausages in the supermarket are pumped full of nitrates and nitrites. When these chemicals are heated, they turn into nitrosamines, a proven carcinogen. It can directly damage DNA and promote cancer growth. Let me tell you the story of Mr. Robert, a 72-year-old retired engineer and a patient of mine. For 20 years, he had a habit of eating 2 fried sausages for breakfast every day. He thought it was a quick and nutritious meal. But then he started feeling tired, lost his appetite, and experienced unexplained weight loss. After an endoscopy, we discovered a tumor in his colon. Tests showed it was directly linked to his long-term consumption of processed meat. That seemingly harmless habit had been silently destroying his health. Furthermore, the extremely high sodium content in sausages skyrockets blood pressure, puts stress on the kidneys, and leads to water retention, causing swollen legs, a very common complaint among older adults. My advice: replace pork sausages with fresh, unprocessed meats. If you crave the flavor of sausage, look for preservative-free options made from turkey or chicken and season them yourself. This small change can make the difference between illness and a decade of healthy living. Number 3. Processed cold cuts and ham. Those convenient packages of deli meat might seem like a harmless solution for lunch. But for anyone over 60, they are one of the most deceptively dangerous meats. The reason is the ultra-processing. Most cold cuts, including ham, turkey, bologna, and roast beef, are pumped full of salt, artificial flavors, sugar, and preservatives. The biggest culprit, once again, is sodium nitrite. A large 2020 study in the International Journal of Epidemiology followed 40,000 seniors and found that those who ate processed deli meats 4 or more times a week had a 24% higher risk of heart failure, and a 19% higher risk of death from any cause. Mrs. Helen, a 68-year-old retired teacher, is a heartbreaking example. She loved the convenience of Deli Meats sandwiches for lunch. But gradually, she noticed her ankles were swelling, and her blood pressure shot up despite taking her medication regularly. She felt tired and short of breath when walking. The main cause was the excessive sodium from her daily deli meat habit, which put terrible pressure on her heart and kidneys. When we completely eliminated deli meats from her diet and replaced them with home-cooked boiled chicken breast, her swelling disappeared within 2 weeks, and her blood pressure became much more stable. My advice: eliminate deli meats from your menu. If you want convenience, cook a piece of lean chicken, turkey, or beef yourself and slice it at home. You will skip the harmful chemicals and significantly reduce your risk of cancer, heart failure, and swelling. Number 2, fried chicken, especially fast food. This is the guilty pleasure you find at every family gathering and fast food chain. Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. But beneath that golden crust is a dangerous cocktail of trans fats, acrylamide, and advanced glycation end products. Toxic compounds that promote inflammation and destroy every organ in your body. A landmark 2020 study published in the BMJ followed 107,000 women and found that those who ate fried chicken more than once a week had a 13% higher risk of death from any cause and a 12% higher risk of death from cardiovascular events. Mr. David, 75, a military veteran, loved fried chicken. He said it reminded him of his youth. But that habit came at a cost. He suffered from severe knee joint pain, sagging skin, and slow-healing wounds. This was because the ages in fried foods were destroying the collagen in his joints and skin, while also causing systemic inflammation. The oil used for repeated frying in fast food restaurants is often soybean or corn oil, which is rich in inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids, raises blood pressure, and damages the delicate lining of your arteries. My advice: opt for chicken that is baked in the oven or an air fryer, seasoned with herbs and olive oil to get the crispiness you crave without the harm. Skipping fried chicken is a simple step that can add years to your life. Number 1. Industrial skinless chicken breast. This shocks most people. For years, chicken breast has been touted as the healthiest meat. But for seniors, eating industrial, skinless chicken breast can silently do more harm than good. The problem lies with industrial poultry farms. Chickens are fed genetically modified corn and soy, antibiotics, and sometimes even arsenic-containing compounds to promote rapid growth. Residues of these chemicals, especially antibiotics, remain in the meat. Seniors are more sensitive to these additives, which can disrupt the gut microbiome and weaken the immune system. Second, skinless chicken breast is extremely low in healthy fats. This might sound good, but it strips away crucial nutrients needed to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K, vitamins that are vital for bone strength and brain function. But the real danger is how most chicken breast is prepared: grilled or roasted until dry with little seasoning, and served as the main protein in most meals. This repetition can leave older adults deficient in zinc, B12, and collagen, leading to muscle loss and joint pain. My advice: don't stop eating chicken. Instead, seek out pasture-raised or organic sources. Eat the skin in moderation and alternate with darker cuts like thighs or wings. Variety and balance are the keys. To ensure that you don't miss any more videos like this, please hit the bell symbol, subscribe, and like the video if you have enjoyed it thus far. Part 2. The 4 best meats you should be eating. Now that you know the dangerous meats, it's time to turn the tables. Here are the 4 meats you must eat to rebuild your strength and protect your brain. Number 4. Grass-fed lamb. Grass-fed lamb isn't just for special occasions. It offers a unique nutritional profile. Lamb is naturally higher in omega-3 fatty acids than conventional beef, along with a full spectrum of vitamins and minerals needed to maintain muscle, strong bones, and a sharp mind. The naturally high zinc and B12 content in lamb supports red blood cell formation and protects the immune system. The omega-3s help lubricate joints and keep arteries flexible. My advice: choose cuts with a bit of marbling like shoulder or leg. Roasting, slow cooking, or grilling with rosemary, garlic, and olive oil will help preserve nutrients. Just a few slices, 2 or 3 times a week, can seriously upgrade your diet. Number 3. Pasture-raised duck. Duck may not be common, but it deserves a comeback, especially if you care about your heart health and energy levels. Duck meat is high in iron, selenium, and healthy fats. Pasture-raised duck has a higher omega-3 content than most other poultry, making it ideal for maintaining brain function and keeping blood vessels supple. A 2019 study in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition found that seniors who added duck to their meals twice a week showed a 19% improvement in cognitive function scores and a 21% reduction in inflammatory markers. My advice: slow roasting is the best way to retain moisture and nutrients. Don't be afraid of the crispy skin when cooked properly. It provides essential fatty acids. Pair duck with antioxidant-rich fruits like cherries or oranges to maximize nutrient absorption. Number 2. Sardines. Eat with bones and skin. If you are looking for a meat that does almost everything for seniors, sardines are the answer. They offer a unique combination of calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and highly absorbable complete protein. Mrs. Margaret, 79, was diagnosed with osteoporosis and was constantly worried about the risk of fractures. Her doctor advised her to eat canned sardines, the kind with bones, at least 3 times a week. She was a bit hesitant at first, but she got used to mashing the sardines with a little lemon and olive oil to eat on toast. 6 months later, her bone density scan showed an astounding improvement. The abundant calcium and vitamin D from the sardine bones had directly rebuilt her skeleton. My advice: always buy sardines with the bones and skin intact. Those packed in olive oil are particularly good. You can eat them straight from the can, mash them on toast, or mix them into salads and pasta. Number 1. Grass-fed beef liver. Nothing can compare to the nutritional power of beef liver. While many are wary of organ meats, beef liver is a secret weapon for seniors. It is packed with vitamin A, all the B vitamins, especially B12, iron, copper, zinc, and also coenzyme Q10. For older adults struggling with anemia, poor memory, or chronic fatigue, liver is a direct and rapid solution. A 2023 clinical trial in the journal Nutrients found that participants who ate 100 g of beef liver twice a week experienced a 44% increase in energy scores and a 37% improvement in memory tests. My advice: always choose grass-fed beef liver. Soak the liver slices in milk or lemon water before cooking to mellow the flavor. Sauté it quickly with onions, garlic, and herbs. If you don't like to eat it straight, grind a small amount into meatballs or stews. So there you have it. The meats that can silently ruin your health after 60, and the ones that can rebuild your strength, protect your mind, and add years to your life. It's not just about cutting back, but about making smarter choices every time you sit down to eat. What you put on your plate can change everything. Which of these meats shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more science-based videos on senior health, Subscribe now and turn on notifications. Don't let old habits decide your future. Let knowledge fuel your next meal. Thanks for watching.